Now, one of the strange things about the Israel-Palestine conflict, probably the best kept diplomatic secret in the world today, is that the Israel-Palestine conflict is almost certainly the least complicated, least controversial conflict in the world today. And there's virtually no dispute, no disagreement about how to resolve the conflict. Now, I suspect some of you will find that a provocative, if not downright dishonest statement. I already see people tilting their heads in wonderment and perplexity. How can that possibly be the case? Well, first of all, what is the settlement? Virtually everyone in this room, I suspect, has heard of the basic terms of the settlement. Fairly straightforward. It goes by the name of the two-state settlement. And the two-state settlement is very straightforward. Under international law, a basic principle of international law is that it's inadmissible to acquire territory by war. You can't change the boundaries of a state through the exertion of force, violence, war. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, Israel acquired the West Bank and Gaza in the course of the June 1967 war. And therefore, under international law, Israel has no title to any of the West Bank and any of Gaza. So the two-state settlement means basically the West Bank and Gaza being occupied Palestinian territories. Israel has to execute a full withdrawal from the territories it occupied in June 1967. There's also a basic principle of international law that every state has the right to be free from threats or use of force. And therefore, the future Palestinian state, as well as neighboring Arab states, have to renounce any threats of belligerency, threats of war against Israel. And the third principle is large numbers of Palestinians were made refugees in the course of Israel's creation, and under international law, they have the right of return and compensation. Those are the terms to resolve the conflict. Those are the terms which have been ratified by the highest judicial body in the world, the International Court of Justice. They have been ratified by the main human rights organizations in the world, Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch. And every year, those terms are ratified by the United Nations General Assembly, the most representative political body in the world. And the same vote occurs at every level. The Arab League, the main representative organization in the Arab world, in March 2002, it puts forth a peace plan. And the peace plan is the two-state settlement, a just resolution of the refugee question, and the Arab world goes one step further. It says, Israel, just obey international law, a full withdrawal, resolution of the refugee question. We won't simply renounce belligerency. They say we'll go one step further. We'll enter into normal relations, economic relations, trade, tourism, and so forth. And then along comes Hamas. And the last few years, Hamas has been saying the same thing. And this is an exceptional circumstance in which most Palestinian forces, including Hamas, accept the state. on the 1967 borders. There is also an Arab consensus on this demand, but no one is taking advantage of this opportunity. No one is moving to cooperate with this opportunity. Even this minimum that has been accepted by the Palestinians and the Arabs has been rejected by Israel and by the United States.